What is going good, fellas, and welcome back to another video here on my YouTube channel. My name is Marvin, and on today's video I'm gonna react to The Bright Side and 21 things Americans do that puzzles foreigners. So I'm pretty excited of the video. Hope you guys are also hyped, and I would say let's start the video.
Who knew that munching on fried pickles in a highly air-conditioned room was so outlandish? Well, here are some other highly entertaining Americanisms I've gathered. Let's count it down from number 21. Sales tax is a guessing game. When you go shopping in the U.S. and see a price tag that says $14.88, don't expect to pay $14.88 at the register. Sales tax is not included in the price of an item. And since this tax can vary from state to state.
Okay, this is crazy. Okay. So in Germany we have thousands and thousands of books regarding taxes. But we have a value-added tax, which is more or less a tax for everybody. Of course, the tax rate that can differ a little bit from different items, which is necessary and not necessary. If it's not really necessary, then it has normally 19%, and if it's really necessary, it should be at 7% value-added tax. But during COVID, for example, we had a lower value-added tax rate of 16%. But yeah, I think in American countries, it's more like it's the state who makes the tax, and this is the reason why it's very different
Figuring
here.
out your total can turn into the ultimate mental math challenge. In many
Oh yeah, I see. Oh my god. A lot of Germans would have problems there, because there are some Germans who are always calculating, okay, I have this item for $2, I have this item for $6, or euros in that case, of course. But if they would come to the cashier and already prepared their money, this would be a problem. Of course it would. But yeah.
European countries, the sales tax is already included in the price. It's known as a value.
But this is interesting to see that other countries have more value-added tax than we do.
Value-added tax,
as
or
I
VAT.
mentioned, we have 19% at the
Number
moment.
20, we're total workaholics. A lot of Americans don't feel the need to take long vacations, so they often let vacation and sick hours pile up without ever using them. Plus, most employers only give you 2 weeks out of the year. But in a lot of other countries, like Brazil or Finland,
2 weeks, 10 days.
are
Wow.
encouraged to take an average of 30 days of vacay. Wow, maybe I should take some time off. Or
yeah, in Germany it's like the same. If you're on a good employer side, you may have 30 days off. Sometimes it's just 24. It really depends on your contract that you have. But in general, it's not that we just have 10 days off. This is a no-go. I think that also Germans, they work for the holidays. So they work for like 10, 11 months. And then they really, in these 11 months, they prepare their holiday. It's crazy, it's bizarre, but yeah, it is like it is.
Perhaps I'll just keep waiting. 19. It's not a party without red Solo cups. In the States, this red plastic cup is synonymous with "party on, dude." But other countries apparently don't recognize this cup to mean the same thing. People in the UK, for example, don't use red Solo cups at get-togethers. They have to go to a special website to purchase the cups for American-themed parties. Who knew?
Okay, this is
Number
something that
18.
I think that shifted really from the US now to Europe. Because, yeah, the last 10 parties that I've gone to, we all had the red cups, or we have also some blue cups. If we play some beer pong against each other, we have blue cups on the one side, red cups on the other side, and it's common. I don't say that it is in general like red cup equals party, but it's coming, especially with the younger generations, I guess.
Deep fried everything. Whether it's fried pickles or even fried Oreos, America has it all.
Really?
Fried fish recipes first appeared in Spanish and Portuguese cookbooks as far back as the 1200s, and the Greeks were frying food in olive oil way back in the 5th century BCE. But as America
Okay.
does with many things, they've adopted a tradition from far-off lands and took it up a notch, or 5. 7.
Yeah, fried stuff. Fried stuff is not bad. Of course it is not. But I've seen a German TV series where they fried some sweets, some candies. And they tasted it, and one moderator vomited. So it was not the best of the best. But of course, fried stuff could be good sometimes, but I guess not always.
Get everything you need right at the pharmacy. If you're not from the U.S., it may be puzzling to walk into a pharmacy and see aisles and aisles of over-the-counter meds, toys, makeup, clothes, and even groceries. Unlike in other countries where pharmacies sell medicine and medical supplies exclusively, the ones in the U.S. are like small convenience stores where you can grab magazines, Tylenol, and a frozen pizza in one fell swoop.
Okay. Yeah, but this
16.
is not bad because it saves you some time. This is not bad. You have everything on one place. You don't need to go here. We go to the pharmacy, then we have to go to the supermarket, and maybe then to another shop that provides bottles of water and stuff like that. So sometimes you have to go to 2-3 stations to make the whole shopping tour.
Fill her up. In America, if a restaurant doesn't offer free refills on fountain drinks, it's kind of strange.
Amazing.
But in other
This
countries,
is amazing.
once you buy one beverage, that's it. France banned refills on sugar.
It's exactly that small that they showed here at the moment. It's really not much that we can get here in Europe, and yeah.
Sugary sodas back in 2017 in order to combat the current obesity epidemic. But in the U.S., the idea of free refills is still alive and well. 15. If you
Amazing.
don't like it, return it.
Huh?
Whether it's an ugly sweater from grandma or a heinous pair of earrings from an ex, if you don't like it, you can just return it.
Oh,
In America,
okay.
making returns it's
That is very, very critical. If you do that especially here in Germany, it may seen as very mean. I mean, you don't need it, I got it, but if you don't hold the present, I don't know, it's weird. You don't do that here. But of course, I like the American way way more than the European way, but you can't do that, especially for Christmas and stuff like that. No
doors
go.
is pretty normal and super easy. I mean, the U.S. even has a National Returns Day in January.
Come on,
Conveniently
really?
held for you to return holiday gifts you weren't too thrilled about. 14.
Crazy.
Tips for everyone. Cab drivers, servers, hairdressers, you gotta tip them. Tips are acceptable for almost any service in the U.S. and sometimes consist of 25% of the bill. We haven't started tipping surgeons
25%.
yet, but there are places in other parts of the world, such as Japan, that consider tipping incredibly rude, like in restaurants. When you
Crazy.
travel to different countries, it's important to learn their tipping etiquette so that you don't.
Yeah, and if you guys go to Germany, our tipping attitude is more like if you go eating with the whole family and let's say it's 60 euros, if you give 5 euros on top of that 60, it's more on the higher class. So more common are, I guess, 2 to 3 euros. I don't know if there are any German watchers. Write down in the comment section how much tips are you giving to people out there, but I think very common is 2, maybe 5 euros, but not much above it. So, okay, it depends on the event. If you have a marriage or something like that going on, of course you're tipping more, but on the daily basis, it's not that much.
Don't offend anyone. 13. I'll take my coffee to go. With a Starbucks on every corner, it's very normal to see people toting around a coffee as they shop, commute to work, and whatever else at all times of the day. But in many parts of the world, coffee is meant to be sipped on while seated and enjoying the paper or chatting with friends. Tugging your coffee along with you throughout the day might be due to the fact that the cups are
Of
huge
course,
and take longer
Americans
to drink.
have huge
Who's
cups
got that
of
kind
coffee.
of time to be sitting in a
This
cafe
is
for
insane.
hours? Sounds like fun to me. Number 12. The land of ice-cold drinks. Now, speaking of drinks, if it's not a hot coffee or cocoa, then it's probably got ice in it. tea, coffee, lemonade, soda, water. Americans like
Amazing.
it on the rocks.
Yeah.
If you go elsewhere in the world, odds are you'll be sipping your soda at room temperature, or maybe slightly refrigerated if you don't specifically ask for ice.
Absolutely. And you normally don't get ice cubes on your drink. Of course, you get a slice of lemon if you order some water or something like that. But this is also something that is absolutely cool, because in the US, I got water for free. I didn't even have to pay that. So this was amazing to me, because in Germany you just have a bottle and that's it, and you have to pay for it.
Number 11. Keeping the AC on at all times. Americans must have an aversion to being hot. In many parts of Europe, people simply don't use air conditioning as much as they do in the States. Here, it's expected to always have the AC.
It's very expensive.
And a lot of visitors
Electricity
find it
costs.
pretty strange and quite chilly. But come on, it makes sense. If you're cold, you can layer up. If you're hot, all you can do is suffer and complain about it.
This is crazy. The AC is costing so much energy, isn't it like that? And I don't know. We are greedy, or let's say we don't want to pay that much money on electricity, and I guess it also has some problems. If it's a very hot summer day, let's say 40 degrees Celsius, I don't know how much it is in Fahrenheit, but it's a very hot day, and then everybody has the AC on. I don't know if our electricity system would hold everything, because I don't know, it's so much energy wasted for electricity. I don't know if the system could hold that.
10.
I don't know.
Looking at dollars is a snooze fest. I remember going to Europe for the first time and thinking their banknotes look like Monopoly. And I guess a lot of countries have bills of different colors and sizes, depending on the value,
course we have.
like Swedish krona and Russian rubles. But not in the U.S. It's all greenbacks, baby.
And
Sure,
the
tens
same
look a
size.
little yellowy,
This is crazy.
50s are kind of pinkish, and Benjamins seem bluer than the others. But still, U.S. dollars definitely aren't as fun and rainbowy as other currencies. Number 9. Giving a thumbs up. In America, even little kids know a thumbs up means
You can
good
also give
job,
the video a
way to
thumbs
go,
up. Would be great.
Or anything positive like that. But if you travel to Greece or the Middle East and give this common American gesture, you probably won't make too many friends. Hey, how about giving this video a thumbs up for the useful
I've never
tip?
been to Greece, but
Number 8. The date writing conundrum.
thanks for that tip.
So many visitors to the U.S. get really confused by the month, day, year thing, because most parts of the world write the day, then the month, then finally the year. There's no clear historical reason why the U.S. insists on writing the day differently, but we just do. Number 7. Pre-baby baby showers. Many cultures celebrate a new baby coming into the world, but America is one of the few places that does this before the baby actually gets here. In East Asian countries, for instance, celebrations for a new baby are held once the baby is born, as doing otherwise is seen as bad luck. Number 6. Where "how are you" means hello. Sure, people ask each other how they're doing in other countries.
Oh my god, I was always so confused. I was going into shops in the US and everybody was saying, "How are you?" And I always said, "Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. How are you?" And then I got like, huh? And now I understand it. Okay, I see.
But Americans often use this phrase as a replacement for hey or hello. It doesn't even require a real response. People just answer with fine thanks, even if they're in a horrible mood or had a terrible day.
Okay.
Number 5. Bathroom stalls that aren't so private. Don't like doing your business in front of complete strangers? Americans don't either, of course. But the fact that bathroom stall doors often reveal as much as your entire lower leg seems to say otherwise.
And I may know the reason. Maybe people want to know, okay, there is somebody inside that bath thing. I don't go in there, or I don't knock on the door or stuff like that. Or if I go in and have to do my stuff, then I know, okay, right next to me there is somebody else, I have to be a little quiet or something like that. I don't know. But this could be a reason. What do you guys think? Would be interesting to know. Write it down in the comment section what you think about this thing here.
There's no clear reason as to why there's this big gap in public bathroom stalls here, but many guess it's for safety reasons or ventilation. Just saying.
Okay.
Number 4.
Could also be a reason. I don't know.
Inside voice. A lot of my friends who are visiting or moved to the U.S. tell me that locals speak so loud compared to other countries.
Oh,
Whether
yes.
it's talking on your cell phone or chatting with a friend over lunch, Americans seem to really like projecting their voice. I don't know.
Yeah, I have same story there. I was on the train and there was a group of Americans and one was phoning with his grandma, I guess, and he was so loud, so he was entertaining the whole train. Yeah, it was insane, but it was a very loud noise, and I don't know, we didn't even care, but it's not common that you do that in Europe. But okay, why not?
Maybe we just want to make sure we're heard. Number 3. It's all about choices. Walk into any grocery store aisle and you'll notice at least 10 different options for cookies, crackers, or cereal. People in the UK don't have these many options for food, and you'll almost never find anything in grape flavor there. Number 2. Hopping into the back seat of a cab. When getting into a cab, it's customary in the States to scoot on into the back seat. But in countries like New Zealand and Australia, riding anywhere but shotgun can be a little rude. Number 1.
Okay.
That classic American smile. In the U.S., people aren't afraid to be nice and show their pearly whites all the time. And according to a 2015 study at Brown University, because America has always been a very diverse country, it forced people to smile at each other more since they couldn't always communicate with language. That's just one more historical theory as to why Americans tend to smile more than people in other places do.
Absolutely, and I guess this is one part of the reason why I guess European boys are very likely to say that American girls are very attractive. I don't know why, but it could be a part of the reason because they are smiling so much, and who is not liking a good smile? I don't know. But yeah, now it makes sense to me. It makes sense. Not bad at all.
Maybe we're just, friendlier.
Okay, could
Whether
be
you're from
another
the US or not.
possible
Can you
reason.
add any more strange Americanisms to the list? Let me know down in the comments.
Okay guys, that was my video about 21 things that foreigners are puzzling about what Americans do. Was very interesting video. Please go check out Brightside. They have a lot of more videos like that. And with everything being said, hope you guys have a great day and a great week. Please make sure to give that video a like and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Would be very nice. And yeah, that's it. Goodbye.